Have you ever felt like people know you, but they don't really fully know you? They know the version of you that's helpful, capable, strong, reliable, successful, but there are parts of you that are so vulnerable that remain hidden. The dreams that you don't talk about, the feelings that you don't share, the fears that you never reveal, the truth that you keep editing before anyone else can see it. And maybe you've become so good at protecting yourself that you don't even realize that you're harming yourself now. You don't realize what you're doing yourself in the long run. Because for many women, the deepest fear is not rejection, it is being fully seen, transparently seen just the way you are. And today we are talking about why being seen can feel so vulnerable and why hiding may be costing you more than you even realize it right now. Hi, and welcome back to another episode of the Flight to Fulfillment podcast. I'm your host, Ratika Seth, your life enhancement coach and the founder of the Freedom Divas Hub. And today we are diving into a fear that many women carry very, very quietly. A fear that often hides beneath people pleasing. A fear that hides behind perfectionism, overthinking, holding back, playing small, the fear of being fully seen. Because being seen is not just about being visible, it's about being vulnerable. It's about letting others see the real you, not the polished version, not the successful version, not the version that has everything right, but the real version, the human version, the imperfect version of you. And for many women, that feels really terrifying. Why? Because somewhere along the way, many of us have learned that being fully ourselves is not safe. You should never let anyone know everything about you. Perhaps we were judged, perhaps we were misunderstood, perhaps we were even criticized or rejected or taught that love was conditional. And so we learned how to adapt. We learned to hide certain parts of ourselves just to stay accepted and loved and respected and liked. And we just learned to stay safe. But eventually, this protection becomes a prison. Because while hiding protects you from rejection, it also prevents real intimacy, real connection, real authenticity, real love. It prevents you from fully expressing who you are. So today let's explore the hidden signs that you are afraid of being fully seen and how you can slowly create the safety to show up as your authentic self. Number 1, you constantly keep editing yourself. So before speaking, you will carefully filter your thoughts, your words, sometimes even your expressions. Before posting, you will overthink your message. Before sharing, you will ask yourself, oh my God, what are people going to think about this? How will people react? Now, instead of expressing yourself naturally, you are constantly managing how you will be perceived. Number 2, you are hiding your true feelings. So you're telling people, I'm fine, when you're not. You're minimizing your struggles. Oh no, it's nothing so major. It's okay, I'm okay. You carry things alone, not because you don't need support, but because vulnerability feels very uncomfortable to you. You've learned to show strength instead of truth. You're just trying to be strong all the time. Number 3, you fear judgment more than disconnection. So you really worry about being misunderstood. You really worry about being criticized or rejected. So you hide parts of yourself. But you know what the irony is? The more you hide, the more disconnected you will feel from others in the long run. Because people can only connect with the parts of you that they can see. Number 4, you struggle to be fully authentic in relationships. You become that person everybody else needs. You adapt, you accommodate, you avoid conflict, you stay quiet, you avoid revealing opinions that may create tension. You just want others to be happy. You are becoming that version they want you to be. And over time, you lose touch with who you are truly, with where you end and everyone's expectations begin. Number five, success feels vulnerable too. And many women think that they fear failure when that's not true. Very often they fear visibility because success means being noticed. And the more you're noticed, the more you're evaluated. The more you're evaluated, the more you're being talked about. The more you're being talked about, the more you're being seen again and again and again. So if being seen has never felt safe to you, success can feel surprisingly uncomfortable. And that's a big one, isn't it? Because we all want to be successful, but for a lot of us, it's scary. So, well, if today's episode resonated with you, I want you to like, comment, share it with somebody who needs to hear this today. Until next time, this is me, Ratika Seth, your life enhancement coach, signing off for now, but asking you to subscribe to the Flight to Fulfillment podcast on either Substack or YouTube or Apple or Spotify, wherever you're more comfortable, so that you don't miss out on a single dose of inspiration coming your way. And if conversations like today speak to your heart, I also invite you to join our growing community, the Freedom Divas Hub, where women come together to build self trust, emotional freedom, and lives that are rooted in authenticity and confidence. I'll see you the next time, but till then, let yourself be known, let yourself be authentic, and remember the real magic begins when you stop performing for others and start revealing who you truly are. Lots of love. See you the next time. Bye bye.